game show!
Yeah.
Welcome back. I'm gonna finish my Pokemon story.
Yeah, you finish yours and I'll finish mine.
Okay. So Douglas was all like, "You're dumb because you didn't play the original games." Blah 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 blah. I'm like, what the hell? I played the TCG. It's just as good. So one day after collecting all like the cards, I guess, I had other people in my neighborhood, other kids, not people, not adults. I had other little kids to play around with, and they all had Pokemon cards too.
Yeah.
Some tried to trade me bullets for them.
Well, in your neighborhood, that doesn't surprise me.
No, it wasn't even the same neighborhood. It was like some other place in Colorado.
Oh, God.
Yeah. We were in this apartment place. It was weird. But like there was a kid that came across the street. He was all like, "I'll trade you your Blastoise for a couple bullets." And for some reason I said yes.
What?
Yeah, I said yes, and then there was a girl who lived across from me, we're literally 3 feet or 5 feet away from their door. It was that kind of setup, and she saw that I got bullets or whatever. Apparently, I guess she told her parents because then they knocked on my door. They're all like, "You have bullets? That's dangerous. We're gonna call the cops."
No, having a gun is dangerous, idiots.
And they got mad at me, and I got in trouble.
Well, first off, that was dumb. You shouldn't have done that.
Well, I was a little kid.
I know.
I was literally 6 years old or something.
And okay,
What?
I love how no one's like, "Where'd you get bullets from?" They were more focused on, "How dare you trade card for bullets?" Instead of "Where did you get the bullets from? Who gave them to you?"
Yeah, it was weird because it was all I guess they thought I was gonna threaten the daughter who was playing outside in front of their door. Because she overheard, Anyway, that was just one part of it. Some tried to trade me sticker cards, which were popular at the time.
Oh no!
They were Japanese.
Exactly like the.
Well, no, they were Japanese and they were shiny, and it was all "Oh, that's cool." They were stickers. They were knockoffs.
I think those might have actually been Chinese.
Chinese?
Yes, because that was actually a common thing back then. Is they would counterfeit cards, and they would sometimes be stickers too.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah, well, someone tried to trade. Well, I actually did get fooled. I realized that hey, this is starting to tear at the edges, and I'm like, oh no! I can see the foil sticker on the bottom of it. I'm like,
man.
Oh, I got fucking tricked. And then here comes the last straw. Right?
Oh, there's more?
Yes, this is the final act.
Okay.
This is the final act. This is what stopped me playing Pokemon for 15 years.
Oh, okay.
15 whole years until I came back to it. So here it goes.
This is Pokemon Confessions.
Yeah, this is Pokemon Confessions. This is my story about Pokemon.
All right.
So I had two other kids who collected Pokemon. I didn't have the whole set yet.
They were your friends, right?
Yeah.
You trusted them.
Yeah. There was. I think it was 3 other kids. Yeah. I thought I trusted them. Or I trusted them, and they weren't very trustworthy. So we hung out and whatever. We had our I guess card books. I had a pink one that had a Mew on it. I don't know if anybody who collects TCG used to have that, or knew about that binder. It was a pink Mew binder.
Ooh.
And I had it full of hollows and everything. And I had a Charizard hollow in it.
Oh.
I was very proud of that one.
That was the big daddy of all rare cards.
Yeah. So, little idiot kid me was like, "Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Let me run back to my house without grabbing my binder and bringing it with me."
Oh my god.
I come back after going to the bathroom, and all 3 of them are gone, including my binder.
Wow, dude.
They took it, and I know the kids, and I know where they live. And I went to their door. I'm all like, "Hey, where's my binder, guys?"
What was their excuse?
They didn't they didn't know what I was talking about.
Sure they didn't.
Yeah. So there went all my Pokemon cards, and it completely destroyed any hope for Pokemon for me.
That will destroy your soul at that age, man.
Yeah, because Pokemon was a big deal.
Yeah, it was.
And it was like, we don't have like a lot of money. And that was all I had back then. I was a little kid, man. And that was fucking bullshit.
It's terrible. By the way, I just got done beating a trainer named Youngster Josh.
Oh no, you beat me again?
Yes!
Stop picking on me, you idiot. Oh god.
That was a horrible coincidence.
Yeah, so that's my Pokemon story. And then like 15, I think it was 15 years later.
Mm-hmm. It was a long time.
Or it might have been 10 years later since I'm not 26.
I'm not even 26.
Okay, let's say 10 years
It was
later.
10 years. It was 10 years.
Yeah, it must have been. Well, let's see. When did Black and White come out?
2011? I think it was.
Okay, so like a year earlier, 2010. I came in and I was like, you know what? I always like observed Pokemon TCG evolve throughout the years of me ignoring it. And I was like, oh, that's cool, or whatever. And,
yeah, it was weird to come back to.
Yeah, and I was all like, I don't feel like buying them, or I don't feel like asking for them and stuff. But all of a sudden, during the Heart Gold and Soul Silver era, I felt like I want to get back into it. That was during the Legend cards. The Legend cards and the Prime cards.
Were those the ones that like fit together like a puzzle?
They were 2-piece cards that you could put together. The Legend cards. If anybody's like into TCG and they know what I'm talking about, you get kudos. I don't know if you guys know, we used to have a... Well, we
talked about it on this very game.
I know. We have a show dedicated to TCG, but you don't have too many fans, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
I would love it if we had more fans because I'm very passionate about Pokemon TCG.
You really love that game.
I love that game.
You just constructed a new deck.
Yes. It's called many things because I don't know what to call it. I want to call it Hero Sacrifice, the deck. Because it requires a lot of sacrificing.
Anyway, let's not discuss that here.
Well, I'm still evolving. I'm getting to the point where I am right now with Pokemon in general. So it's like, I'm going through all these years of just observing Pokemon and it evolving and all the games and all that crap. I just showed no interest in it whatsoever.
Yeah, neither did I for like a good 10 years.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, I told you about the Heart Gold Soul Silver packs, and I was like, let me buy a couple of these. I loved them. I loved the Prime cards. Those looked really awesome. And then I realized that there's a new Pokemon game coming out. It was called Pokemon Black and White.
And that's when the love sparked all over again.
Yeah, because I loved the way the new Pokemon looked in that game.
Most of those designs are stellar. Snivy. Oh my god, I love Snivy. And I really love Keldeo from that generation too.
Who is it? Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott. I love that generation. For me, that generation, because it was basically the first Pokemon game I ever played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't even get to experience the original Red, Blue, and Yellow.
Nope. Well, recently I did.
So recently, but back then you didn't get to.
No. And like,
can I just say real fast?
What?
Nose Pass here.
Yeah.
I always wondered why they called him Nose Pass. Is it like, no, you can't pass here because I'm a blah, blah, blah. I actually looked it up. He's supposed to resemble a compass.
What?
His nose is supposed to resemble a needle on a compass. I never knew that.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And you never would have known that if I didn't tell you. That's why this generation is horrible.
Oh, that's what the point of that was?
Yes.
It was like, Josh, let me tell you, this game's Pokemon are designed really bad. Let me tell you about it. George, I've been making that point this whole time.
I know. Okay.
I guess
Fuck
also
you for using a potion.
So yeah, I went through Black and White, and then X and Y came out. We both got to enjoy that.
Oh, I loved X and Y.
And now Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is coming out. Shut up! I'm trying to talk. Fuck.
You've been doing most of the talking.
I know. You're playing. That's what's supposed to happen. Are you mad at me?
No. Just keep going.
No, you're mad at me.
No, keep going.
So Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is coming out. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is coming out, and
yeah, in case you haven't heard.
Yeah, well, everyone who's into Pokemon knows about that. I think the Primal Evolutions is very interesting.
Yeah, but it only looks like it's going to be those two.
Well, there's no telling. You don't know. Like, what if Rayquaza's got one?
Oh, that too.
Why would they exclude Emerald?
I don't know. Because they're only coming out with the 2 games? But then
I don't think they will.
They had Zygarde in both X and Y, so...
Yeah.
I just beat the gym leader!
There's definitely going to be something with fucking...
I'm looking forward to the graphic overhaul, really. I think that game will honestly be better with the new systems in place. Because right now it's just like, ugh.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that this game's a bit dated.
Yeah. It's dated.
It's all like, hey, this was the early 90s. Oh, crap.
Actually, this was in the 2000s.
It was?
Yeah.
Telling you it was early 2000s, like 2000.
It was, yeah, early 2000s.
Okay. Well, that makes sense because fucking 1990s and 2000s are boring as shit.
Okay. Alright, next time, I get to tell my little Pokemon story.
Yeah.
If y'all care to hear it. I mean, I'm sure
nobody gives a shit about you.